Hey everybody, it's B-Diz, the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about a DLC that'll be in GTA 6. Let's go.
This is a disaster!
Got the drugs? You don't want me to come with a gun in your face?
Holy fuck!
Give up the money.
Ryder, not this again.
Want me to fuck you up, man?
Oh, fucking shit!
Can a low come up in your crib? Man, fuck you.
And life at risk!
So, I don't know if you know this or not, but in GTA 5, there was supposed to be a bunch of DLCs that were in the works that were supposed to be released, but then weren't. In 5, we had 3 main characters that we controlled, which were Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Each of them were supposed to have their own DLC, which would have been around 20 additional hours of gameplay each. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Trevor. His DLC was going to have him being a secret agent, somewhat compared to Hitman, but I'm sure not dressed as fancy at all. Seeing Trevor all suited up would be pretty freaking hilarious. After the end of the main story, where Trevor, Michael, and Franklin keep in touch but pretty much go their separate ways, Trevor is still being Trevor, doing reckless and dumb shit. Trevor had an incident at a bar where he was super drunk and high on who knows what, and got into an altercation with a guy after hitting on his girl right in front of him. Trevor hit the guy with a beer bottle, beat the shit out of him with a pool stick, and shot him dead. And then pissed on him, laughing in front of everyone in the bar. Well, it turns out that this guy is a somebody. He was the right-hand man of a group that is one of Trevor's biggest competitors in Trevor's guns and drugs empire that he is still trying to build in Los Santos, more specifically the Sandy Shores area. Trevor gets the news from Wade and Ron that he has a hit on him. Trevor doesn't care. They stress to Trevor that he killed a higher up of a very powerful and dangerous group, and they want him dead. And they know where his trailer is that he lives in. After spazzing out per usual, the reality hits Trevor that he really messed up, and he realizes he has to do something to get himself out of this mess. But not before going to get more drugs to get high again. Trevor hops in his truck to score some smack. On the way, he calls Michael, asking for help on this situation. Michael is very sorry to hear the news, but Michael is just now getting stable with his family, and he can't risk doing any more crazy stuff like jobs or getting in the middle of a gang war, risking the stability of him with his family, his freedom, or him getting killed. Trevor calls Franklin to back him up, but Franklin has risen up in the music industry, even being the protege of Dr. Dre that we've seen in the Contract DLC. Franklin wants to help Trevor out, but Franklin is legit on the come up and can't risk losing his reputation and promising career to be a part of whatever kind of crazy shit Trevor has himself stuck in. When Trevor gets to his connect to get his stuff, it's a person he doesn't recognize but doesn't care. After scoring his drugs, he gets surrounded by the FIB and taken into custody. They take him to his trailer for questioning. The FIB has known about his drug and weapons business that Trevor has been building. Also, more than a handful of murders that he has done over the years. The FIB has evidence on Trevor that is a mile long. They had just been waiting for the perfect time to pinch him so they can use him. Being the stand-up guy that Trevor is, he doesn't say anything about the connect for the drugs or guns. Even after proof from the FIB, Trevor denies him killing the guy in the bar. On the contrary, the feds actually want Trevor's help, and not to rat on anyone or snitch, but to continue taking out criminals that have been a big enough problem for the feds. The feds know Trevor is a legit psycho. He is irrational, unpredictable, lacks any kind of sympathy most of the time, and is very, very violent, but can be very useful when given the right motivation. The FIB wants Trevor to take out 5 big-time players that will crumble majority of the criminal world in Los Santos. If he denies the deal, he will get locked up for a long time. And with the heat he has on him from the bar incident, other members of the gang, as well as others, would compete to kill Trevor in a day just for bragging rights. So Trevor agreeing to help the FIB will mean he gets to take out a bunch of people, which he already likes to do anyway if someone pisses him off. Also, he will be taking out majority of the competition at the same time, so this means he will be the go-to guy for drugs and weapons, which will be awesome for the empire he is trying to build. Part of the deal with the FIB is that after Trevor is done with all this, he has the advantage in the criminal activity, like I said. He will also get a huge chunk of cash from the feds just because. And they will keep him updated with any kind of people trying to move into his territory of business, where they will help him take out any competition, or just look the other way when Trevor does what he does and makes them go away. There are rumors that Trevor will be mentioned or referenced in 6, or even make an actual appearance in the game. Even though the locations are not close at all, it could still happen for shock value for big GTA fans. The timeline of 6 is supposed to be not too long after the story of 5 happened. So this DLC that never happened in 5 for Trevor could be something that could be happening for Jason in 6. In the story, Jason will develop some kind of beef to where he has to reach out to certain connects that he has to help him. And these are people that he has formed a relationship with throughout the story. The game is supposed to have DLCs and add-ons after release, expanding the gaming experience, so story-wise, this can definitely be a part of it even after the story is completed. I think this would be awesome. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this DLC for Trevor in GTA 5 being transferred to Jason in 6 after completing the main story. This is assuming that Jason survives the main story, because as of this second, we don't know how the ending will be with Jason and Lucia. I will be explaining the DLCs for Michael and Franklin that never happened in other videos, so be on the lookout. Like and share the video, subscribe, tell other GTA fans to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.